Well, good morning. We are at the Big 4 at Mount Compass, and I have to say this is a really nice caravan park. We've come here because we've finally got the awning bar for the awning, and a bloke's coming to fix it today, I hope. And then we're here for 5 nights so we can just do the washing and chill, and we're actually taking advantage of this sunshine. Look, it's actually sunshine. So I've gone and done all the washing and hung it out, and yeah, we're just chilling. So I thought I'd take you around because the camp kitchen's pretty special. All right, let's have a look. So this is our setup. We're at site 27, which is nice. It's on a corner. The reception is over there. That's the boom gate. And yeah, let's just take a walk. The people here are so lovely. Nothing's too much trouble. There's cabins over there. Looks like some bigger ones in the corner. And those are ensuite sites. Your own private bathroom. We decided against that because we've got our own bathroom. That's our site. We're right on the corner. We wanted something protected in case it was getting windy, but it hasn't been windy. And this tree is full of gum nuts. And we've also got a protea tree beside us. Protea World is just up the road. And then yeah, so we're in a really nice spot here, washing, you know, the things that you have to keep doing even when you're away. Car set up, got the awning out. You can see this is the bar that we lost during a micro gust of wind that we've been waiting for. The bar arrived, we're just waiting for it to be fixed. So that's our setup. I've got everything open because it's the first day of sunshine in I don't know how long. And it's quite a big site. That's 28 and that's 29. So they're big sites, and up the back there's a heap of sites, but they're not really available. So this is more of the campsite, all the ensuite sites. Here there's 1, 2, 3, 4, there's a few up further. And then in here, this is the camp kitchen. I mean to say. So they've got a barbecue outside, and they've got tables and chairs outside. The facilities are there, they're lovely and clean. But let's go into the camp kitchen because it's really quite impressive. Tables, chairs, nothing too exciting. They've got some lemons, someone's brought some lemons in. Big fridge, toaster, kettle. They've got tea bags, sugar, etc, etc. A microwave. The drawers are all full of mugs and rags, knives and forks, cups and glasses. Oh, just all sorts of things. Plates. I mean, I've been to camp kitchens where they don't provide, you know, anything like this. Good microwave. And they've got a USB charger facility here. Mosquito coils. And look at this. A pizza oven. I mean, wow. Pizza oven. We haven't used that, we intend to. The place is on bore water, so they've provided all this water for people to use. But the other thing that's really great about this place is they've actually stocked it with spices and pepper, salt, knife block. Let's have a look. All the gadgets that you need, chopping boards and so on. Oven. There's a heater for winter, a fan, pretty light. Someone was here last night and had all the lights on, and a good stove and an oven. So, I mean, it's really, really nice. It's a good size, but I've not ever seen a camp kitchen stocked with spices and foods and as well equipped as it is with plates and knives and forks and so on. So big tick. And there's the barbecue. And actually round the back, the men's is off here to the side, but round the back is another table and chairs with an umbrella. And then this is the laundry at the back, the clothesline at the back. I don't know if you can hear the birds. Mount Compass is only 5 minutes down the road. It's not a big town, but there's got everything you need in there. Facilities, the laundry is, washing machines are 4 by $1 coins, and they've got dryers as well. I've got the sun today, so I'm not using the dryers. More sites. They really are good sized sites. You can see that huge fan over there. They're really good sized sites. Then this is a walkway. So it is a Big 4, which means it does have the kids stuff, but it's well away from the rest of the park. So there's more cabins. These look like bigger cabins. More. You can see how big the sites are. They're all powered. And then if you look down here, you'll see the kids area, and there's also a mob of roos who live here. I don't know if you can see, just under the tree, there's a roo down there. So we can come down here. These are all powered sites down here as well. And then they've got, over in the back corner, there's an off-leash area for dogs. Looks like there's more powered sites over there on the other side of the pathway. And then, if you can just see, there's the front of the cabins. I mean, they've got pretty views. And over in front of those cabins, there's tables and chairs with umbrellas. Walk down the stairs. We looked at one of these sites down here, but we're so anti-wind at the moment that, sorry, we as in me, that I just didn't want to risk any more wind. Oh, there's two. So there's a mummer over here. I don't know if you can see her. And she's got a joey next to her, and the joey is old enough to be out, but apparently still wants to keep going back in. So this is the drive to get to the different sites. They've got an undercover area here with barbecues. They've got a totem tennis pole. I don't know if you remember that when you were younger. Used to love playing that. And then they've actually got, it's like a little, kids can ride their bikes on it, but it's like they've got go-karts for hire up at the office. And a little net here for soccer. They've got a giant chessboard. They've got a Bulls pitch. I'm so impressed with this caravan park. And Josh and Narelle at the front counter are fabulous. We stayed at another Big 4 recently, and management there did not impress me one little bit. I didn't even leave a review because I was always taught if you can't say something nice, don't say something at all. So I didn't. But this one. So this is a great kids area. And they've even got a flying fox. And just on the outside you can see this track, and this is where you can hire go-karts and the kids can ride around. Oh, I'm sure adults can hire them too, not saying that. And then over here is the ubiquitous pillow, jumping pillow. But it's actually so far, I mean, it's well away from the rest of the campsite. You can see the campsite back up in there. And there's a nut farm around us too, so it's quite protected. And then this is, it looks pretty new, I think. It's called a pump track. Obviously, something to do with BMX bikes, I don't know. We didn't have these when my kids were growing up. And all of this area. So the roos generally hang out just over to the right of the dog off-leash park. There's a path up the back there. So, yeah, I mean, this place is fantastic. So if you're ever down this way, this is the Fleurieu Peninsula. I think it actually borders on the McLaren Vale area. So it's one or the other. It's called Mount Compass and it's a Big 4, and absolutely recommend staying here. And you can base yourself here and go down to Victor Harbour, go into Adelaide like we did yesterday. There's a historic town called Wollonga just nearby that was settled in 1839. There's wineries galore. There's Port Elliot. You could get to Cape Jarvis from here. Everything on the Fleurieu Peninsula, and go up to Adelaide and go to the beaches up there. Yesterday was not pleasant, so we didn't go to the beaches. As it was a day full of chores anyway. And here's more powered sites, all with water, and you're right on the children's play area here. So if that's your jam, then this would be the place to stop. You can be camped up here and your kids can be on the pillow and you can watch them from the van. I don't know if you can see Mama Roo over there underneath the tree, and Joey beside her. One of the ladies who permanently lives here feeds one of the roos. Obviously used to people, because she's letting me come quite close. And there's the bubba. Hello, it's all right. I'll leave her alone. And yeah, these are the other powered sites alongside the front, near the play area. So yeah, absolutely recommend. Anyway, I will say goodbye now and we'll talk to you later. Bye. Stop recording.